my name is Kara Eubanks and I'm Miss Broward County 2020.
And my name is Sudan Eubanks. I'm an aspiring title holder.
And we're here to provide your uplifting news for the day. Now for our quotes. Our quote of the day is, "The smallest act of kindness is worth more than the greatest intention." Oscar Wilde. And I would say that Oscar Wilde is absolutely accurate about that. There have been so many times where just the thought was amazing. And so even if you have the biggest intention, when you are able to just put a smile onto someone's face, that's just amazing, Like kindness is really invaluable. What do you think?
Acting on something is more important than just saying you're going to do something.
You're right.
Yeah, like think about that. So even though you're like, oh, I might think about doing this for this person, just make it a reality.
Yeah, I like that. I didn't even think of it that way, but it's so true. Intention versus action. So even if you have the greatest intention, if you don't act upon it, then doesn't really mean anything to that person, right? They didn't receive it. So the first headline that we have today, and we talk about intention and action. Strangers come together to lift a vehicle off of a woman trapped in her car after an accident. Wow. After hearing and witnessing an accident where a woman was thrown out of her van and was trapped under her vehicle, strangers all came together to lift the vehicle. Some lifted the van while others reached under the vehicle to pull her safely from underneath. The woman is said to be recovering from the injuries sustained from the impact, which is great that she's recovering. What an amazing act of kindness that was displayed by perfect strangers to help this woman. We just talked about that.
Our second headline, anonymous donor gives $40,000 to Florida Cafe to help it stay open during the pandemic and feed hospital workers. An anonymous donor has saved a Florida restaurant that might have otherwise closed for good due to the lockdown. Not only has his generosity kept the restaurant open, it also enabled the owners to offer a big thank you to some local healthcare workers. Wow. On the day that Bill's Cafe in Naples was forced to close down due to the governor's stay-at-home order, one of its regular breakfast customers took owner Bill Sally aside and expressed his intention to help. He says, "Listen, I have 2 envelopes for you, one for you, one for your help." Bill told Wink News. It was so nice and kind of him.
That is fantastic.
Here's a positive thoughts jar. Drum roll, please. Today's is, speak the truth, even if your voice shakes.
Oh, that's so true. Speak the truth, even if your voice shakes. There have been times where I've had to speak the truth and it made me so nervous, but at the end of the day, it's better to tell the truth than to have to backtrack and backtrack and backtrack. So even if it's a little nerve-wracking, even if you're a little embarrassed, it's important to tell the truth. What do you think, Sue?
Totally. Whatever happens in the darkness comes to light. So it's just better to be honest instead of that person being mad at you and having a reason to hold a grudge.
Completely agree. Well, we hope that you enjoyed this episode of Uplifting News. Tune in tomorrow for some fun content. We like to keep it a little interesting on the weekends. We'll see you next time. Bye.